Hello my loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay and this is Lindsay's World. Some of you guys may know me from my other social media platforms or my previous YouTube channel that I have had for 11 years. Yes, 11 long years. In that time I went from uploading multiple times a week to barely multiple times a year, and the reason for that is I started off my channel during the darkest time in my life, and I was very, very bored. I was very lonely. I was very stressed. I was very unhappy. I was going through a lot with my health and I was stuck at home. My husband was working full time and trying to look after me, and I just felt very lost. And in that, I found YouTube. I found all the creators of that time, the English creators that were so popular. I was watching Tanya Burr, Jim Chapman, the original days of Zoe and Alfie and Marcus Butler, all of those guys. I was watching those and I was really loving their content. I was loving the fun. I was loving the crack that they were having. I started watching other people from America. There was loads of people. Joey Graceffa back in his early days, Shane Dawson, Sawyer Hartman, all of those amazing people. And I thought, you know what? I could talk to a camera. I can share my life. And I decided that what I wanted to do was I wanted to share not only health, but also the other sides of my personality, the beauty that I was just learning to really, really open up to what I had always wanted to be. And while I was getting myself back on my feet, I talked to the camera, I did vlogs, I did weekly health videos, I did hauls, I did some basic beauty tutorials, different things like that. And during that time, that helped my mental health so much during a really, really tough time. And it gave me a chance to learn to love this new part of me, this different person that I was compared to the full-time working woman that I had grown up to be. And in that, I slowly but surely started getting back on my feet, and I started training in beauty therapy and I went back to work. And then I didn't have enough time to properly commit to doing YouTube. So the momentum that I had picked up while I had about 1,500 subscribers, which back then, whenever I gained that in just a matter of a few months, felt amazing to me. My views were massive and I really loved everything that I was doing. And then I just didn't have time to do it. And over the years I've done videos like, I'm back, I'm coming, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do it all. I run a very successful, busy beauty salon. I do not have the time to be doing a million and one things. However, what I have learned about myself in the last 10 years is I have ADHD, which means I always want to have something else. I'm always looking for that dopamine fix. I'm always looking for that wee bit extra aside of my job. So I have had different bits and pieces over the years. I have had some MLM companies that I get sucked into trying to sell for, and my problem is if I really believe in something, I can sell it. Could sell ice to an Eskimo if I really believed in it. But once I didn't believe in these things anymore, then I couldn't sell it. My last one I absolutely loved, and it pained me so much. I opened up a business called LM Creations and I started making mugs and key rings and all these different amazing bits, and it was great, but I just didn't have the time to invest in it. And I made, after a couple of years of trying to make this go, I decided to close it down. It was coming up to my 40th birthday and I was really taking stock of my life and deciding, okay, we've come so far in 10 years. However, you're trying to take on too much. You're trying to fit in too many things and your health is taking a battering. And I cannot cannot under any circumstances let myself get back to what I was or worse. So I decided that LM Creations had to go, that my salon had to be the main focus. But these last few months, I have felt this empty void in me, and I've been looking at my mic setting, I've been looking at my setup. I just wanted something. So I'm in the process. We have a bit of a green screen at the minute because this room around me is being set up as my studio. And I decided that while I want to change a lot of things, I'm going to set up a new YouTube channel, because the one that I had all those years ago doesn't reflect who I am now. It has my full name. I would rather have something that is a wee bit more casual, not casual. That's not the word I'm trying to say, but I don't want to just have it my name. I want it to be Lindsay's World, because this is my world, and I want to talk about my health. I want to talk about work. I have a few clients who are up for me sharing videos of their treatments and things, but I also want to talk about current affairs. I want to talk about true crime. I want to talk about different things. So I thought, rather than it just be, my old channel was Lindsay Milligan Health and Beauty, whereas this is Lindsay's World. And it's the same on my TikTok, it's the same on my Instagram, it's Lindsay's World, because it is my world. The whole world of Lindsay has so many sides to it. So I wanted then for my YouTube channel to show that as well. So we're rebranding, we're starting from scratch, because I also believe that a lot of the subscribers that I had on that old channel are probably inactive subscribers. They don't watch my videos. So I want to leave that in the past and move on to the new stuff. And we are creating this new setup. I have my studio, and we're going to talk about lots of different things. But one thing that I do want is I want to reflect on those old videos. So I'm trying to reteach myself how to do certain things, but one of the things I want to do is do reaction videos to my early content. And just tonight, funnily enough, I found a couple of memory cards, and I found old videos that I don't believe ever made it to YouTube. So I think this will be fun, because a lot of my YouTube videos back in the day, whenever I'd done them, I rewatched. I went over them because sometimes I like to see just the difference in who I am as a person, and how much I have grown, how much I have changed. And I am a very, very different person than I would have been 10 years ago. And I like to sort of reflect back on that. I don't know. Anyway, so I am going to record some of those reaction videos over the next few days, and they will be up over the coming weeks. I'm also delving into some of the true crime things that I want to talk about. Of course, we will have to talk about the Menendez brothers, because that is everywhere at the moment, and I would be really daft if I didn't talk about it, because it is a hot topic. But there's a lot. There is a long list in front of me of topics that I want to go through. And some of it is lovely, some of it is really nice and happy, and some of it is me ranting. But yeah, so I just want to thank you guys for following me over to this channel, or thank you for watching if this is your first time here. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on other social media, and I look forward to seeing you around here. Anyway, love you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.